What going on, Dynamic Gang? If you're new to the channel, you already know what to do. So I made one of the most toxic DD Survivor decks for the Edison format. I topped, but I got totally annihilated, but it was totally worth it by Quick Draw Blackwings. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to explain the cards and why I put them in. I don't play Homunculi, or I don't play the other guy who's a level 1. I think he's Chaos Necromancer. I don't play him, and I don't play the Gore's D, where all your cards are removed. He gets 400 attack points. I don't play that. The reason I don't play it is I like to draw out the match, and like I said, it becomes the most toxic deck. All right, let's get into it. So I play one copy of the End of Anubis. This shuts down Stardust Dragon. I mean, this card right here, it's essential. Like and he's easy to summon. He's only one. You could put cost down. You could, and it's just easy to get him on. I never had a problem with him. I play one Tragodia, just because you're gonna have cards in your hand, and he goes up, and you could steal one of their monsters. So I play one Neo-Spacious Grand Mole, just because I like bouncing their cards back. I mean, that's why I said this deck is toxic. We play two DD Assailants. Okay, we play two DD Assailants. This card right here is really good, self-explained. Guardian Sphinx. This is why this deck is toxic. If you don't know what he does, I could flip him face down, and he doesn't target. So and he doesn't destroy, so he just sends cards back to the hand, all the monsters. So this is what I'm saying about how toxic this deck is. So I don't have a problem, and I can only run one of him. And I was thinking about sending him out and putting another Grand Sphinx in there, but I think the Guardian Sphinx is just okay with just one. I didn't have a problem with him. I play one Necroface. If you don't know what Necroface does, I mean, it's crazy, man. Basically, Necroface, you remove Necroface, top of their 5, and it just keeps going. That's why she's at 1. Remember, this is the Edison format deck list. I know, don't get this confused. This is not for 2024 or anything like that. One Morphing Jar, just because I don't really have much draw power in this deck. So it helps me. Like I said, this deck is really slow. I play 3 of the DD Survivor. You don't have to play 3. I like to play 3 just because, I like messing around with people. And he just comes back as a free summons. I play 2 DD Warrior Ladies. This is another great card. Basically, it's just gonna come back, Sorry, I turned the light off so you could see so you don't see the glare. So basically, you can choose to use her effect or not. So that's one of the reasons I put her in. DD Warrior. This one you cannot choose to use the effect. It just does it. I got 2 of the Banishing Lights. This card is great. I love it. I played 2 of the this is the Banisher of the Radiance. I'm sorry. And this is the 2 of the Banisher of the Lights. Self-explanatory. It's the same card, except this doesn't have attack. This has 100 attack. This has 16. This has 2,000, and this has 0. So that's the only reason. So that is it for the monsters. So we're going to get into the magic, or the spells. So enemy controller, I could tribute my DD Survivor, and if he's removed, he's going to come back at the end phase, and plus I get a free monster, or I could just flip it to defense depending on what it is. 1 MST, just because Imperial Iron Wall, they like to stop my Marcos Cosmos and all the rest of that. So this is a good card. I use Reinforcements of the Army just because there's a lot of warriors. I play 3 of the Gravekeeper Servants. Gravekeeper Servants has a lockdown between with this card, with this card on the field and this card, or this card on the field with that one, or with my Dimensional Fissure or my Marcos Cosmos, they can't attack because it doesn't. Because this card lets you, if the opponent attacks, he has to send one card to the graveyard, and they don't have a graveyard, so basically you get to have a little lockdown. I play 3 of the Kaiser Coliseum. This card is broken. Like I said, this deck is slow, so I need to have a way to stop my opponent, since quick draw is a thing and synchros are just crazy. So we play 1 Messenger of Peace, just because you could decide to do the 100. You could pay 100 or not, and you know it basically destroys itself, so you get a free spot back. I play 3 of the Upstart Goblins. 3 of these, just because I need the draw power. Enough said. And I play 2 of Dimensional Fissures. I know what you're saying. You can have 3 of them, but like I said, I already got enough up here, and I didn't want to go over 40. All right. So I play 1 Solomon Judgment, just because. Now, this card right here, Judgment of Anubis, this card stops Stardust Dragon. Let me repeat it. It stops Stardust Dragon. It stops Quasar Dragon. You have to remember that this Judgment of Anubis is a counter trap. All right. So, you know, when he tries to come back, or I'm sorry, not come back, but when he tries to chain to it, he can't, because this is spell speed 3. So it just stops Stardust. It stops anybody who stops destroying spells or something, like this one's going to stop it from destroying a spell, and then basically he's going to try to activate it, and then I get to choose to destroy a monster, and they can't do nothing about it, basically. All right, so, and I play 3 Marcos Cosmos because this is the deck. So that is it for my toxic thing. I'm going to show you my sides. I do not have an extra deck. You can make an extra deck just to throw your opponent off if you want, but like I said, this doesn't have an extra deck. So I play 2 Forbidden Graveyards, because zombies and quick draw, Light Sworns, blah blah blah, it all activates. Actually, no, not Light Swarms. It was more zombies and quick and glow bulb and the rest of that. I play 1 Prohibitation, just because if I go against warriors, that absolute 0 is stupid, and unfortunately, I don't really have an out for him. So I want to think about getting the other 2 and maybe siding 3 of these in, but for right now, I'm just playing 1. I'm playing 2 Lava Golems. The 2 Lava Golems, self-explanatory. You tribute 2 of their monsters, and then you use either Grand Spacious Grand Mole, or you use the Guardian Sphinx, and it goes back to your hand. I play 1 Summon Limiter, just because this deck is slow, and I need a way to stop these damn people from going crazy. I play 2 DD Crows, because why not? It's DD, right? I play additional Dimensional Fissure. I might take 1 out just to put another 1 in, just in case. I play 1 Needle Ceiling, just because I can flip my Guardian Sphinx face down and flip it, and then I could destroy their monsters. I play 2 System Down. I was going to say System of a Down, but it's not. System Down, you already know what this does. Pay 1,000, destroy their machines, just because Cyber Dragon and Mechana. And then I play the OG Trap Eater, just because Trap Eater, they have a lot of Imperial Iron Wall, or they'll have Royal Oppression, or they'll have Ultimate Offerings. I don't know what they're playing, but Trap Eater is low-key like a crazy hand trap. It really is. It's like a crazy hand trap. But anyway, let me know what you think about the deck profile. And like I said, you can make your own extra deck. Just put it over there just to mess with your opponent. But again, this is a very toxic deck, and I had people like raging over it. You know, they would just like rage quit. They get, especially when I get them in that lockdown and they can't really do nothing about it just because I got Anubis on the field, and you know, the Grand Spacious Grand Mole is just crazy. Anyway, let me know what you think about the deck profile, and remember, this is the Edison format, so I don't want to hear anybody in the comments telling me like, oh, that won't be nothing to do today. You're absolutely right. It is way too slow, bro. This is when you can actually, the way that Edison, and the reason I like Edison format so much better is because you can actually play the game. You can actually enjoy yourself. It's like turn 1, you can draw 6 cards. You know, if you're going first, you get to draw 6 cards. If I go second, I get to draw 6 cards. Or, you know, I draw for my turn, so you would have 6 cards. Anyway, the fact of the matter is, it was a better time of Yu-Gi-Oh! That I thought so. So I know maybe I live in the past, but I'm having fun, man. So let me know what you think.